All right, welcome back everybody. This is going to be another informative, valuable video. I'm going to try and reason with you why I think Bitcoin's price at the top of the next cycle is actually going to exceed everybody's expectations. Let me reason this. And let's start off by talking about what happened in the last cycle. In the last bull run, there was a lot of tension when it came to people's understanding of Bitcoin's primary value. People were told back here that Bitcoin is better money. Bitcoin is superior money. But when they tried to use it as such, there were, I think, three main areas of tension. Number one, the price. The price was way too volatile to be money. Number two, the fees were sometimes more than what they imagined for retail purchases. And then number three, the transaction speed was slower than what they imagined for retail purchases. So how could this be better money, right? How could Bitcoin be superior? It confused a lot of people. They didn't understand that Bitcoin's primary value is that it is decentralized, permissionless, undebasable, unconfiscatable, things we talk about all the time on this channel. They didn't understand all the problems that Bitcoin could fix. And this lack of understanding, honestly, it was a major turnoff for many people who got in this last cycle. They felt duped. It wasn't better money for them. It wasn't valuable to them. It wasn't something that they needed. The reason why I think that Bitcoin will go higher this cycle and surpass everybody's already pretty high expectations for a cycle top is that this time the narrative is not better money. This time the narrative for Bitcoin is digital gold or store of value. And digital gold isn't something that requires lightning fast payments, and it's already, Bitcoin is by far cheaper and faster than the current system of wealth storage and transfer. So this time, and I don't even need to get into all the infrastructure that's been built out over the last 3 years, including the on-ramps or even the increased awareness. This time, a major factor is we'll no longer have that tension of better money. And digital gold is something that I think a lot of people can understand. I think store of value makes a lot of sense to a lot of people who are starting to realize how debasable their current money is, or maybe they see what's happening to a neighboring country in the world somewhere. Because the narrative is digital gold this time, I see the demand for Bitcoin being a lot stronger because, people don't need another means of payment. People could use digital gold. I see the education being a lot easier, and I see the adoption tension being a lot lesser. Here's the thing. Everybody thought, at the beginning of this year, everybody thought that Bitcoin would either go lower or that Bitcoin would range below $6,000 for most of the year. Nobody thought that Bitcoin would see $14,000 by the summer. Nobody thought this. And the point is that the market often does the exact opposite of what most people expect. The market often does the opposite. And the problem lies that most people are expecting a 4-year cycle top to be on the way. Most people have a range based on the last 2 cycles where they think Bitcoin's going to top out at, which means one of two things is going to happen. Either Bitcoin underperforms and we don't break $100,000, or what I think is maybe more likely in the coming cycle top is that Bitcoin far exceeds everybody's expectations, just like it did at the beginning of this year. Like I said, there's a lot less new user tension this time around. There's more on-ramps, more infrastructure, greater awareness, fact that Bitcoin is a world event, fact that there's no single point of failure, the fact that there is a fixed supply, there are only so many Bitcoin. And that's my reasoning. So let me know if you agree with this, or let me know if you disagree with this below. Either way, it's going to be a bumpy ride to the top. I know that. And by the way, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to our channel for a continued discussion on this. So welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily. My name is Aaron. The reason you subscribe is for our daily videos on everything going on with Bitcoin, crypto, the whole market. Let's jump into some news. China's Communist Party has now taken the utility of blockchain technology to a whole nother level. So if you're a member of the China Communist Party, it is now encouraged. You have to signal your loyalty to the party in what is now a verifiable, immutable, distributed, public way using the blockchain. So this news comes just days after President Xi Jinping's bombshell speech where he pulled a total 180, urging his people to seize the opportunity created by blockchain technology. So using the CCP's new decentralized app, you can now pledge your allegiance to the party and store it on the blockchain where you can share it and it can be seen by others. The DApp is called Original Intentions, which is a specific phrase mentioned by their leader during a national congress in 2017, after which became a significant propaganda and educational campaign for party members to stay committed to their party. The phrase blockchain, not Bitcoin. We hear this from time to time. Blockchain, not Bitcoin. This is perfect for the Chinese government, who care deeply about being technological world leaders, but maybe they don't want to mess with all that sticky, decentralized nonsense. In other news, Canaan Creative, the Avalon Bitcoin miner maker and one of the world's largest mining equipment manufacturers, has just formally filed another attempt to go public, this time for the first time in the United States of America. So officially, the document was filed October 28th and indicates an intention to be listed on the NASDAQ. Now, obviously, it's going to take some time for the SEC to approve or disapprove and make their decision. The point is this, I wanted to share this with you. Which direction do you see cryptocurrency heading? Is the industry shrinking? Or like me, do you see an incredible amount of building and growing going on? Answer below in the comments. Argentina has imposed draconian capital controls over its citizens. So the government now forbids purchases of over $200 per person per month, which is actually down from the limitations that were before $10,000 per person per month. The point is this is too much power for any government to handle. Tyrannical socialism and monetary policy. Bitcoin fixes this. Next up, and again I ask you, which direction do you see the world heading? Are we heading towards or away from hyper-Bitcoinization? Uber may one day offer bank accounts. That's the message from the ride-sharing giant, which announced its new division, Uber Money, at Money 2020 in Las Vegas on Monday. The company says Uber Money will first focus on delivering financial services to its 4 million drivers and couriers around the world. The goal is to build out an ecosystem that can reach people who are underserved. According to Uber's head of payments, Peter Hazelhurst, who will lead the new division, Uber Money will offer real-time earnings via a digital wallet and upgraded debit and credit cards. It's not a cryptocurrency. Unlike a blockchain-based cryptocurrency wallet, Uber Digital Wallet is a mobile bank account for instant cash. Which direction do you see the world heading? I see it heading towards hyper-Bitcoinization, or the cryptocurrency industry is going to be a whole lot bigger. Anyways, that's it for me today, my friends. My name is Aaron. This is Altcoin Daily. Like the video, support the channel. Comment below your thoughts on the recent news and my opinion on why this cycle might be bigger, and I will see you tomorrow. Ah, you're still here, huh? Well, let's take a quick look at the price. This is the current Bitcoin price, $9,330, and you can see for almost the last 24 hours we've been ranging in this area, which is nice because just yesterday is when we rallied up from 7,470 all the way up to 10,350, and many people thought this was just a fake out, suckers rally, but thus far we've managed to hold our ground rather close to the local top. We're on the hour chart. Zoom out to the day chart. Things are looking pretty good. Once again, we're pretty close to the yearly top of just under 14,000. I mean, we're not super close, but it's much better than being down here towards the bottom. Taking a look at the weekly charts, things look pretty good. Did you ever think that Bitcoin would be here by this time this year? Then, of course, we have the monthly chart, and we can really see how early we are in this space. I thought this month was going to close with a red candle, but we rallied up last second. This makes me rather bullish going into the end of the year. I actually think maybe we'll range below 14,000, above 75,000 for maybe another month or two. And then hopefully by 2020, we'll have a rally up over 14,000, maybe under 20,000 for the year 2020 to take us above all-time highs. That's what I think. All right, now for real, I will see you tomorrow.